Hi, I'm Justin from T2K, and in this video we will be taking a look at the basic call handling functions of 3CX using the PWA. The PWA works in exactly the same way as the web client that you can use in any browser on any PC or Mac, so everything you see here will directly translate to using the web client. If you're using the Windows softphone, whilst the functionality is basically the same, they look very different. So please do head over and watch our videos on Windows softphone basic call handling by clicking on the card that you should see appear now. Okay, let's start making some calls. I'm opening up the PWA and I'm presented with the team page. If I want to call any of my colleagues here, I simply click on the phone icon next to their name, like so. If you have many colleagues on 3CX, you can either scroll up and down this list to find the person you wish to speak to, or alternatively you can begin to type any part of their name in the search box to filter down the list. To call someone outside of your organisation, you can tap their number into the search box and tap return to call them. If the number you type is stored within the company phone book, you'll see their name appear here. If you know the person you wish to call is in the company phone book, simply begin to type their name or company name in the search box. As soon as you see the correct entry, click on the phone icon to call them.
Hello and thank you for calling.
When a call comes into your extension and you have the PWA minimised, you will be notified with a box appearing on screen. You will see details of the person calling you and have buttons to either accept or decline the call. When you accept the call, the PWA will be reopened on screen. If you have the PWA on screen and you receive a call, you'll see the dialer open to notify you and give you options. Now let's have a look at handling an active call. You can see here I have answered an incoming call from Mr. Cheerful, and the dialer has changed to show me the details of the call, including name, number and duration. I also have a selection of buttons that will allow me to control the call. The most obvious is the red button, which will of course hang up the current call. Next we have the hold button. This will place the caller on hold and they'll now be listening to our company hold music. You'll see that the hold button is now blue and has changed to resume. Whenever a button is coloured in blue, this means it's active on the current call. To return back to the caller, I'll press resume, and now you'll see that the button is back to white and labelled as hold. The next button is mute. When I press this, it will go blue to indicate that mute is active, and the other party will not be able to hear anything I say. I can still hear them, and they will not know that they're muted. This is a really handy feature if you need to cough, sneeze, or just consult with a colleague without putting the caller on hold. To unmute, simply press the button again. On the bottom row, you'll see the Rec button. This controls your call recording. Call recording is permissions based. Depending on your company's policy, you may or may not be recording calls, and you may or may not have the permission to pause recording. If your call is being recorded, the button will be shown in blue. As I have permission to pause and resume call recording, I can click on the button and you'll see it goes white. This indicates that the call is not currently being recorded. It has paused the recording. To resume, press the record button again, it turns blue and the call begins recording again. Next we have the keypad button. Pressing this will display the numeric keys. This is how you'll be able to enter digits whilst in a call, for example choosing menu options when calling another company. You can either click the on-screen buttons with your mouse or use the number keys on your computer keyboard to enter any digits. To return to the main call controls, press on the back arrow button. And that's it for this video. I hope you found it useful and are looking forward to getting on the phone to your colleagues and customers. Please do check out our video on transferring calls, where you'll find out how simple yet powerful the transfer options are inside 3CX.